Hello everyone and welcome once again. This month we have a very special commemoration, and no, I'm not talking about Valentine's. I'm talking about the International Day of Women and Girls in Science, which is celebrated on February 11th since 2015 by resolution of United Nations General Assembly. As you can see, it's a pretty new commemoration that was born to the necessity of promoting and showing that women have been involved in science since, well, always. Let's remember that women in the past were not recognized, and it took a lot of effort, sacrifice, fight, and time to achieve the recognition of women as a workforce. That's why a lot of great things that were made in the past were not acknowledged, or a man received the full credit of it. The new generations need motivation and role models, and of course there are a lot of successful examples in the science area. It just needs to be a little bit more promoted. Let me give you some examples. Let's start with Mae Jemison. Mae is the first African American woman in space, traveling aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour in 1992. She entered college for chemical engineering at Stanford University when she was only 16 years old. She is also a trained medical doctor, dancer, actress, author, and teacher. Multitasking to another level, don't you think? What about Annie Easley? Annie was a computer scientist, mathematician, and rocket science who worked at NASA. She studied before it was even called the NASA. She co-authored numerous papers about nuclear engines in rockets throughout her career. Ellen Ochoa. Ellen is the first Hispanic woman in space, traveling aboard the space shuttle discovered in 1993. She worked as a researcher at Sandia National Laboratory, where she co-invented 2 patents for hybrid optical and digital imaging processing before she began her NASA career. She's a classically trained flutist and has 4 schools named after her in 3 states. And last but not least, Katherine Johnson. Katherine was an American mathematician whose calculation of orbital mechanics as a NASA employee were critical to the success of the first and subsequent U.S. space flights. During her 33-year career at NASA, she earned a reputation for mastering complex manual calculations and helped pioneer the use of computers to perform this task. The space agency noted her historical role as one of the first African American women to work as a NASA scientist. There is a great movie about Katherine and other female mathematicians at NASA called Hidden Figures from 2016. Totally recommended. And these are just a few examples. I could be here for days talking about extraordinary women that can be role model in all areas of expertise. Now you can see the importance of commemorations like these ones. There are role models for girls in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We just have to rediscover them and give the recognition that maybe in the past they didn't receive. So if you're a girl, a woman, and you're interested in this field, you're not alone. Thank you for being with us. From the Walt Withman American Center, we want to wish you a great International Day of Women and Girls Science. Thank you. Bye-bye.